Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, honor, and respect due unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today, and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the globe, pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. To you, brothers, I'd like to say shalom. Got a quick little lesson, man. Basic scripture, the milk scriptures when you first learn when you come in, man. But this is for some brothers that may not know these scriptures or may not have some of these precepts. So I'm just gonna go into the fact, hey man, the Lord don't dwell in temples built by hand. And it's just real simple. It should be less than like 10 minutes. And what I want to say is because in some causes, the reason some things you might hear for a reason that they have a temple is, well, King Solomon built a temple. So we're going to hit on that too. But without further ado, this is Acts chapter 7 verse 48. It says, matter of fact, hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're going to start off. This is Acts chapter 7. Verse 45. It says, which also our fathers that came after brought in with Yahushua into the possession of the Gentiles, whom the Most High drave out before the face of our fathers unto the days of David, who found favor before the Most High, and desired to find a tabernacle for the power of Jacob. But Solomon built him an house. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Verse 49. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith Yahweh? Or what is the place of my rest? Have not my hand made all these things? And that was verse 50 at the end. But see, it was beautiful. It made me smile a little bit because I remember I was working at the job probably 2016 December of 2016, early January 2017. And it was a lady, her husband was a pastor, the nigga woman. And she I hit her with this script, man. She couldn't do nothing about it. She was cut. So she got on the phone with her husband, chop it over with him. And she come back and say, you need to read up and read down some more. And it's been so long that I actually, I read it, then I laughed because I knew she didn't know what she was talking about when she said that. But it was so long that I read up and read down on this particular verse that from 45 is give you the whole gist, give you the breakdown, like the understanding who it's talking about. And then from about 46 all the way to 50, it's the cut. Especially, it say 48, say, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophets. Verse 49 say, heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith Yahweh, or what is this place of my rest? Have not my hand made all these things? So, hey, man, like the brother Mathathi said to us, man, you got to read up and read down, man, to get the understanding on them scriptures, man. Because most of the time, you can be looking for a precept to back it up, and the precept will be already there for you. Spirit code, man. Now I'm going to jump to Acts 17. This is Acts chapter 17, verse 24. The Most High that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Yahweh of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. So that's just to further back up what we brought out next. Well, the 7th chapter. Now we're going to jump to the Old Testament. since we here, we're going to get to Ezekiel. Yeah. This is Ezekiel chapter 16. This is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 22. And in all thy abominations and thy whoredoms, thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, when thou wast naked and bare, and was polluted in thy blood. And it came to pass, after all thy wickedness, woe unto thee, saith Yahweh power, that thou hast also built unto thee an eminent place, and has made thee an high place in every street. Now that word eminent basically means high in station, or high in rank or reputation in the sight of others. So when it says thou hast also built unto thee an eminent place, a high ranking place, or a place of reputation, and has made thee an high place in every street. Now we go into the fact about these churches. Then it says, verse 25, thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way, and has made thy beauty to be abhorred, and has opened thy feet to everyone that passed by, and multiplied thy whoredoms. And this just what it is with the church, man. Anybody can come to the Baptist church, the Catholic church, anybody, man. This book is only for the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans, according to your bloodline, according to who your forefather is, man. Because the bloodline run through the fathers, the bloodline run through your father, according to Numbers 1 and 18. So it's not for everybody, man. And increase the whoredoms, man. Y'all in there praising sweet Jesus, man, this white man, which that is nowhere in the scriptures that the Messiah had pale-skinned flesh. That's nowhere in the scriptures. You will never find that. Never. And it's they at every street corner, man. I'm telling you, man, we can walk. I'm telling you, it's a church that's behind my house, man. I know. I can go down the street. There's a church right there. We can walk on the east side, and it's a church literally at every corner. Literally at every corner. It's this corner. Then you go down the block, boom, it's the next one. Then skip 2 blocks, boom, it's one. Then go this way, boom, it's a corner. It's a church. I mean, it's just what it is. It is what it is, man. This is what it is, man. It's folly, man. Because according to these scriptures, man, the Most High don't dwell in temples, man. He dwelleth in you. And Lord willing, we're going to get that. Next, I'm going to jump to Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 17. No, Salakia. Jeremiah chapter 7. This is Jeremiah 7 and 4. It says, trust ye not in lying words, saying, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. And that's the point, man, because the Lord don't dwell in temples built by man. I got one more for you, and then I'm going to grab that Corinthians. This is 2 Chronicles, chapter 9. No, Salakia. Chapter 6. This 2 Chronicles, chapter 6, verse 18. And then in my scriptures right here, it says it's a precept to Acts 7 and 49. It says, this 2 Chronicles, chapter 6, verse 18. But will the Most High very deed dwell with man on earth? Behold, heaven and the heaven of heavens cannot contain thee. How much less this house which I built thee? So how? Explain. Please give us the breakdown. Because simply the Lord don't dwell in these temples, man. It's like, scriptures say bring it out precept upon precept, and that's what we do. But still, people don't believe. And it's really, ultimately, they despise the truth of the Lord, man. They set in their ways to do folly. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, he shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. And that's it, man. We are the temple of God, man. The Most High is not dwelling in these temples built by hands, man. That's simply just what it is. That I like to give all praise, glory, honor, and respect going to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today. Salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the globe, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. To you brothers, I like to say, Shalom.